126. So for exercise 5A, we are going to create a web map. So ArcGIS Online, so let's go to ArcGIS Online first. So we're going to click www.arcgis.com. Okay, now I want to go. Well, I already logged in, sorry. So ArcGIS Online provides a robust web map viewer that you can use to quickly create web maps containing a base map and layers found throughout the site. You can create a web map in just 3 steps. Choose an area to display, add content, and 3, save your map. You can change the geographic area of interest. For example, you can zoom out from a country view to a continental view, explore the metadata behind the map, and add and remove layers. You can always start a web map with a base map layer. Then you can add operational layers, which are the layers you can manipulate. This process is sometimes called a mashup, because you're combining layers of information, often from different sources, to create a single map. These content layers can be any map, image, or feature service hosted by ArcGIS Online. This might be layers provided by Esri or by any member of the community who has made data accessible to ArcGIS users. Map services make maps, features, and attribute data created in ArcMap available to the web using ArcGIS. Image services serve raster datasets such as surfaces or imagery. Feature services serve vector features and provide the symbology for displaying the features. So what is unique about these web maps is that you can view, create, and share from within ArcGIS Online. In addition, other clients such as smartphones, tablets, and ArcGIS for desktop can access these maps without any additional programming or third-party application or plugins. So now, you don't even have to install ArcGIS. So now, these are desktop and these are online servers, so we don't have to do anything. So now we're going to go to www.arcgis.com, and then it will navigate to the main page, but I already logged in. If you have an account, if you don't have one, create one and log in. Now I sign in, then I'm going to my content. So now this is my page, and I already started with like 2012 media housing income, and I create everything, and you can see my account, and there are some information there. My content page contains all the tools necessary to add, edit, share, and access all your saved content. Your map viewer may not show any content yet, but in the following steps you will learn how to create a map and save it to your to the content page. My content page. The added option is not visible for the My Content page. It is available on the detailed description page of existing content. So now I'm going back here, my map. So on the main navigator bar, we're going to click map, which already did, or I can just go back here to click map, and I'm just going to close one. Okay. On the main navigation bar, so this is the previous one was the main navigation bar. We can always go back. Let me move to a little to the left. On the main navigation bar, click map if you have been viewing or working with any maps in the current session. A dialog box may appear to ask if you want to open a new map. So that we're going to do is make your own map. The web map viewer displays a base map showing a this is base map showing the topographic, which is this one, map of the world. To navigate the map, use standard mouse pointer operations. So drag a pointer to pan around the map. So compared to the desktop, this one has less tool, and this is zooming and default extend zoom out, and by default that it just select element and we can just zoom in and zoom out. Move around. So we double click if you double click a location, let's see, Kansas City, that we can Manhattan, Kansas City, that we double click on it and it will just keep zooming for us. And we can rotate the scroll wheel of the mouse up and down to zoom in and zoom out. So I'm doing it now. So if you are using a tablet or a touchscreen monitor, you can use standard touchscreen navigate method. Swipe one finger to pan and use finger and thumb in conjunction to zoom. Pinch finger and thumb together to zoom out. Slide finger and thumb away from each other to zoom in. Especially remember that I do it a lot on my phone. Okay, now. So, I'm 30 years old, I'm close to 31, and I had a dream that I want to go to the top of the world, Himalayas. I want to go to Tibet, really bad. Lhasa, it's a sacred place, okay? Before 30 years old, and I never made it. So, this is my holy place. I want to lead you to there. So, it's Himalaya. A mountain range in Asia separating India and China. If we don't have Himalaya, everything here will be in China. The Himalayas run west and northeast to southeast and southeast in an acre 2.4 thousand kilometers. It's 1,500 miles long, approximately. Wow, that's a lot. So it's home to Mount Everest. Border Kathmandu, border, but this way is the best to climb the Mount Everest. So now, the planet highest peak, which is AA48 meter. When I was little, I have to remember this number, 848 in Chinese. To get a better sense of the land cover, you will change the base map. So we're going to change the base map. Maybe use imagery. So on the map viewer toolbars, click the base map button. The menu that appears shows view of available base map. Click imagery with labels. Imagery with labels. So that will be better. Okay, now Kathmandu. My X-ray is from Kathmandu. Now we're going to find Mount Everest. Wow, it's beautiful here. Wow, it's really nice. It's cool, right? No wonder it's my holy place, but I don't want to go those places because it's very cold. I want to go to Lhasa and feel Lhasa. That's my dream place. Hopefully I will find a chance to go before I turn 40 years old. Okay, now the base map changes to show satellite imagery and country borders and labels for countries and major cities. As I mentioned, Lhasa and Kathmandu. Right here, Kathmandu, and let's zoom out a little bit so we can see my favorite city, Lhasa. Not my favorite, I've never been there, I don't know. But I really want to go. I'm crazy, right? Okay, on the detail panel, where did it go? Detail panel is right here. So if you click on and off, so if it's not visible, that you click again and make it on and off. It's a little different from ArcGIS desktop. So you might have to widen the detail panel to see the option. Okay, now we're going to see what options here is about. It's like identify tool, but now you click anything, it doesn't identify anything for you. And we have a content and we have a legend. Right now we don't have anything. And we hover the mouse pointer over the imagery with label context. It's right here. We hover it over. And we have to click it. And we can go right click on it and translate to English. It's already English. So now we have to do is, I don't want to rename it, legend. In the newer version, it changes a little bit, and I cannot find the if we click on it, the last one should be description, but now it doesn't say anything. Inspect, it's not inspect. I don't want the code, and we can just close it out. Okay. View page source. Cast save as reload. I don't want to reload. World boundary. Okay, now it update. So now you click the world imagery. That you can go to description. You have to maybe when you see here, it's with the little dots that you have to click. So now ArcGIS changed a little bit, so now it's different than the book. A new page is loaded that display. I didn't see it. Okay, right here. And then this is a new page that is loaded that displays a thumbnail. We don't have a thumbnail here. In ArcGIS JavaScript, it depends which one we see from. And now that shows some options with that imagery with label. Okay, now imagery with labels right here. Oopsie. Now this one didn't give me any option. So now they updated, so you only can see this with description, which we already did, and the world imagery. And we can see layers, low resolution, and you can see all those information here. And now we're going to explore a little bit on this. So this opens a new window, or tap the service description lists information about the image source resolution, tilting detail, spatial extent, and ownership information. Notice the row of view in hyperlinks. You can click these links to download the base map as a readable file for various applications, including ArcMap. So if you download this view in, we can see them in different apps. Or you can get more metadata about individual layers.